welcome to the channel. In this video I'm going to be looking at 3 different hammocks: Husk hammock, DD hammock and a Quechua decathlon hammock. I'm in my local woods. I'm going to set all 3 hammocks up and then just talk about which ones I use for what, my daily, on my mountain bike or camping overnight. So stick with me and I'll start setting up. Recently purchased a new chair as well and go outdoors. Well, actually didn't purchase it. It was a Christmas present from my folks. So thanks Mum and Dad. Pretty easy to set up. Weighs hardly anything. I know I don't really need this today. I've got 3 hammocks in my bag, but bringing out a big rucksack, you may as well fill it. Otherwise, what's the point in bringing out a big rucksack? But it's got this pad. Oh, shit. I'll just knock the camera over. It's got this pad here, which obviously you can use if it's really muddy or if it's sandy, so you don't sink into the ground. And it seems to work pretty well. Almost finished. That's the chair. See how light it is. So light. But actually quite comfortable, and you can sort of lean back a little bit like a rocking chair almost. So these are the 3 different hammocks I got today. I got my Husk hammock, my Quechua hammock and my DD Frontline hammock. All great hammocks, but what is best for what? That's what we're going to go through today. So I'm going to quickly set them up and then I'll talk about what I like about them. So all 3 hammocks are now up. The sun is starting to shine, which is really nice. I'm just going to build myself a little tripod so I can get myself a brew going, and then I'll get back to talking about the hammocks. So I hope you're enjoying so far, and see you in a short while. So in this bag, I've got a metal plate with 3 holes in it. I'm going to put those 3 sticks that I've just cut, stick it over the fire, put this in the top, and there's a little chain, that hangs off that, and I can put my kettle on it. So I'll show you that when it's all set up. So I've got my little fire pit started, my tripod, got some of these wax wool things. They don't particularly go well after off a flint and steel, so I'm going to add some of this tinder from my tinder bag. I've got my Mora bushcraft black with the flint and steel. I do need a new flint for this. If anyone knows where you can just get this, let me know. Smaller stuff on. I've made a couple of piles of dry wood. I think that's boiling. Oh, yes. I've lost the hook for this, but it's usually a bit easier to take off. There we go. Get the chain out of the way. Get red hot. Nicely now. Windy now. Always check around you in your hammocking for any trees that are dead, especially in windy conditions. There's one over there I've got my eye on. It's leaning the other way, so that's alright. So it's time to talk about the hammocks, but just before we talk about the hammocks, on a previous video I mentioned that I was going to do a giveaway when I got to 100 subscribers. I'm almost there, I'm just in the 80s now. And as you've guessed it, the giveaway is going to be a hammock. I'm not going to tell you which hammock I'm going to be giving away yet. It's not one of these. I'm going to obviously buy you a new one. But yeah, it's just a thank you to everyone that subscribed to the channel and gives feedback on the channel. So if you like and comment on this video, as soon as I reach 100 subscribers, one of you that's liked and commented will get a hammock. So hopefully it could be you. So let's start with the cheapest one, which is the Quechua Decathlon hammock. It's a double hammock. I think it's rated to 220 kg. Comes in this little package, it all fits in there, and it comes with all the hardware, the carabiners and the slings. These slings are good because they're pretty long and you can fit in between, you know, decent length between two trees, but there's only 3 attachment points. You could put more knots into this, but I prefer a different style of hammock sling. But yeah, £20, and it comes with all that, a little bag from the side. Really comfortable hammock. You pull that up behind you and just chill. It's quite windy today, so the other hammocks are blowing all over the place. But yeah, this one's really nice, really comfortable. I mainly use this for sort of in the garden, chilling by the camper van. Just a... Sorry, it's a bit windy. It's just a nice hammock for £20. You really can't complain. The other 2 hammocks are both £50, although Husk hammocks, which is what this is, often do sort of discounts and stuff. You can see how wide this hammock is. It's a double hammock again, and it's super lightweight and packs away really small. It's just my favourite hammock just because of how light it is and how small it is. I put it in my rucksack all the time when I'm cycling. It's just a nice place to sit. You know, if you're on a little adventure, just get the hammock out, find some trees and set up. But great hammock. Comes with slings, exactly like this, but not these ones, because I lost one of them. I had to replace it with these, but it does come with slings just like that, and the carabiners. Onto the DD hammock, which is blowing all over the place. This is the DD Frontline hammock. As you can see, it already looks different from the others. It's because it's got this bug net on top, which I've unzipped. You can unzip it on both sides. There's a pocket on that side and on that side, and the same at the bottom, 2 pockets. There's also a double layer, so you can, where is it? So you can put a roll mat under there. And this is the hammock I used when I did my video cycle across Wales, which I'll link up there. And I just put a roll mat underneath to keep my backside and back warm. You can attach also a underquilt to these loops, and it does all feel nice and snug. Obviously I usually set it up a little bit better, not out of into the wind like that. Let's get inside there so you can see what it's like inside the bug net. Let's zip myself in. This is a great hammock for camping, just because once you're in here, it's blowing a little bit at the moment, but it's usually not like this. I've got my tarp set up. You've got all this room and you feel just like a little bit more enclosed if you're camping out for a few nights. So like I said, yeah, this is the one I take on cycle adventures, canoeing adventures. It's the one I feel most comfortable sleeping in. Just because of the bug net, although I have got quite a few holes in it now. Probably need to get a new one. Just don't put it too close to the fire. Yeah, definitely don't do that. A spitting fire, don't do it. But yeah, this is the DD Frontline. Oh, I forgot to mention, I've got the whoopee sling set up, which enables you to draw it like that and make it higher one side or lower one side. Pretty easy to do and quite lightweight. The usual setup you get sent with the DD is like a webbing, 2 quite thick webbing straps that come around and you strap up either side of the tree. But yeah, that's the DD Frontline hammock, that's the Husk hammock, and that's the Quechua Decathlon hammock. So I hope this video has helped you out, helped you choose, you know, what hammock you want to purchase. But there's plenty of hammocks out there. So you could spend £10, you could spend £50, you probably could spend more, but those are just, in my opinion, decent hammocks. None of these companies have asked me to, you know, talk about their hammocks. It's just my opinions. But like I said before, if you'd like a free hammock, all you got to do is like, subscribe, comment on this video, and when I get to 100 subscribers, I'm just going to pick one at random and hopefully it's you. So see you soon.